Hi, Gene Burnett from GeneBurnett.com. Hey, I'm doing this video in my little office here at home because I just wanted to share a kind of a postural, energetic body reset that I like to do when I've been sitting at the computer for too long, maybe getting absorbed in something, or possibly, maybe having a difficult phone call. I'm kind of focused in on the phone, or maybe I'm too stoned or whatever. But for whatever reason, my energy seems kind of clamped down or kind of stuck. That can happen, as you know, from sitting at a computer for a long period of time or doing any kind of focused physical work or mental work that requires that you not move much. Anytime your energy is contracted, this is a good thing for me to do. Anytime my energy is contracted, it's a good thing for me to do that I like to do. And it's pretty simple. Basically, I get up from my desk like this. Now, you're not going to be able to see my whole body because I just can't get the camera back far enough, but hopefully you can see at least a decent percentage of this. And it doesn't take very long. It doesn't disturb productivity. It doesn't mess around with my flow or tasks and stuff. It only takes a few minutes. So let's see how long it takes, starting now. So basically, I stand with my feet parallel, shoulder width apart. I bend my knees a little bit. I make sure there's a little space between my inner thighs. I feel this crease right here where my thighs meet my hips. I'm not pushing my pelvis forward. I tuck my tailbone in a little bit, lift my chest a little bit, and just take a basic neutral posture, which to me means, first of all, lining up my skeleton, and then softening and relaxing my muscles a little bit, and then kind of floating my joints a little, so there's a little bit of space. Now what I like to do first is just bounce slightly in my legs, and I just want to jingle or jangle my joints around a little bit. I want to feel like every joint has a little bit of play in it. And I'm just bouncing lightly in my thighs, in my legs, and I'm just letting everything kind of go neutral and jangly. I don't want to do this though. I'm not jerking my muscles around and twisting my knees around. It's just a very slight, like each joint, right around the range of motion, right around the center of that range. I just want to keep a little bit of, a jangly kind of loose feeling. And then I gradually start to feel more and more weight in my thighs. So I'm kind of like bouncing a little bit into my thighs. And then I'm going to let my hands just swing like this. I hope I don't whack into something here. But I'm going to let my arms swing. Maybe a side view would be better. Like I'm just letting my weight drop into my thighs. Like that. I'm not doing this. I'm not falling forward. I'm going straight down. And I'm not leaning my body forward. I'm trying to be pretty much straight up and down. And I go from small to medium to large. So when I'm large, it's bigger swing like this. So I'm dropping my weight down into my thighs like that, catching it right there. And I can inhale up, exhale down. In, out. Like that. And the next thing I do is I just throw some really soft, smooth punches. So this is not like martial training here. I'm just trying to wake up and open my body so that I feel functional and not bound up and tight. So I'm not trying for power. I'm just going for smoothness, just like that. I'm just pushing from my legs, letting my waist help a little bit, and letting my hand do the actual punching, but loose and relaxed. So it's really comfortable. I might do some back fists like this, or like on both sides. Of course I would do both sides. Or I might go like this, just to move around a little bit. I'm not trying to imitate boxing or trying to do really good punches here. I'm just trying to loosen up and just keep some flow going through those punches. Nice and smooth and soft, not trying for power or anything. And then I do some kicks. So I'll just sit back and make sure I land in the leg that's not kicking, so I'm comfortable there. I'm in that leg, and I just throw some kicks out there. And I'm not trying for any, again, not any big powerhouse kicks. I'm just going for smoothness and evenness and, kind of getting a little blood going down here. So I do some of the various kicks that I know, like that. And then I do some moves from the Tai Chi form, real simple. I'm just doing, parting horse's mane here. I'll do this a few times with, not a lot of power, not a lot of oomph. I'm not doing it super slow though. I'm doing it with a little bit of speed. And then I'll do like brush knee, like that. So I'm coming this way and that way. Here, front view. I don't know if my head's even in the frame. I hope it is. But you get the point. And this could be fan through back, or it could be Fair Lady Work shuttles, or it could be any movement from the form. So I do some of those. And then I kind of just walk around. And I might walk around with my hands up in a slightly on guard position, or I might walk around with a Bagua hand position, or any one of a bunch of positions. I'm just trying to keep my hands as part of what I'm doing. But I'm just walking around and feeling some springiness in my legs, feeling like some bounce in them, so I have a little bit of play down here. I'm hopping around a little bit. I do that for a little bit, just about that long. And then I finish up by just coming back to that basic neutral posture, and then, again, jangling my joints around. A little bit of a bounce, just a little bit of range of motion everywhere, so I feel like my joints are all kind of loose and awake and ready. If I was like this wouldn't be the same thing. You want to be upright. You want to be in a neutral position so that, gravity's coming down this way, and you have that, nice, loose kind of ready feeling. And at the end of that, and that took maybe 5 minutes, right? I feel much better. I feel engaged in my body. I feel ready to move. I feel like my capacities are kind of woken up. And then I can go back and sit at my computer or go back to whatever else I was doing and feel pretty good. So I get back here, and if I started to feel a little stagnant or a little, I don't know, for whatever reason, contracted or kind of just stiff, I just get up and do it again. So brief review, I do a neutral posture, I jangle and loosen my joints, I feel weight in my thighs, so I can feel like feeling of being able to take some pressure, and then I let my hands swing, and I do bigger and bigger swings, and I add my breath, exhaling on the down, right, getting that feeling of dropping my weight through my legs. Then I throw some punches, not for power, but just for the smoothness of the connection between my foot and my hand. And then I throw some kicks the same way, work some kicks, like that. And then I do a few movements from the form with a little bit of speed. So I'm, taking good stances, as best stances I can take anyway. And I do a few of a different stance or two. And then I walk around with a little bit of agility. I might just stroll around. You can see my office is really small, but I have enough room to do this. I really don't need much room at all. My whole practice space in here is about the size of a queen-size bed. So I walk around a little bit, and then I finish up again with this little jangly thing in here. And at the end of it, I feel like, my breathing's picked up a little bit. I feel engaged, and I feel like my capacities are warmed up, and I feel like ready and okay. So that's what I do. If you have a little workout energetic reset that you do when you feel kind of stuck, you could share it with me in the comments. I'm always curious about what people do to kind of change their state a little bit. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like this kind of thing. I do music videos, Tai Chi videos, nature videos, and an occasional out-of-the-box, I don't know, weird video. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it.